Welcome back. Another Everyman crossword today. As usual, link is in the description. Do have a go yourself. Let me know how you get on. Let's get started. So, tell Lucy, coin minted for local authority. Looks like an anagram, doesn't it? Tell Lucy, coin. Council, something, county council. Yep, I think that's right. Yeah. So that's an anagram of tell Lucy coin. Minted means anagram, and a county council is a local authority. At least in the UK it is. Next, Radical University, a part of London. Camden. Don't know, come back to that. A little rum, a mild taste. That's an easy one. That's umami. I believe that's isn't that the taste associated with meat, I think. And if we look in the phrase rum a mild, take a little bit of it, you get umami. Record, wine gradually diminished. Tapered is diminished. Yeah, that's it. Tapered. If I can spell. Record is tape. You can record something, you can tape it. That's slightly old-fashioned. And wine is red. Red is a type of wine. Bent, copper, crime, etc. I activated measure. This is presumably an anagram of copper, crime, etc. I think that's the right number of letters to give something meaning activated measure. Don't know, come back to that. One solver honoured in announcement. Announcement often means say something out loud. Honoured, yeah, it is. It's united. If something is united, it is one. The solver is you, as in you, doing this crossword, solving these clues. And the U is written in sort of text speak there with just the letter U. And honoured in announcement is knighted, as in knighted with a K, made a knight in the British honours system. That's a high honour to be knighted, and it sounds like knighted. So I hope that's clear. One creche assembled union. That looks like an obvious anagram again, doesn't it? Union. Come back to that. Relaxed dipping into Milan guidebook. It's an easy one. Relaxed is the definition, languid, and we're dipping into the phrase Milan guidebook. The letters there are just inside that phrase, languid. Running tavern, taking time writing menu, including starter of haggis. And if you run a tavern, you're a publican. Pub. Taking time writing menu. Oh, it's, yeah. Writing menu is listing, like this. And then we're taking the time, taking it out. T for time, like in physics. And we're including instead starter of haggis, which is H. That gives us publishing, which is running. Like if you're a newspaper editor, if you publish a story, you run with it. Right. Tennyson heroine, to eat in style after retiring. Tennyson, I know nothing about Tennyson, the poet. Come back to that. Opening of Coriolanus tragedy needing excision, that's obvious. Yes, opening of Coriolanus is C, the first letter. The tragedy is another Shakespeare play, Lear. And excision is cut. Put that together, clear cut, that's obvious. So what's this? Cubic. Bent copper, crime, etc. Centimetre? Doesn't have a P in it. Oh. No, it's not what I said earlier. Bent isn't the anagram indicator. The anagram indicator is activated. And the definition is measure. Yeah, instead of the word copper, I think we're taking the chemical symbol for copper, which is Cu. So it's an anagram of bent, Cu, crime, etc. I, which I hope is cubic centimetre. Hope so. We'll find out if that's wrong later. A lovely person's back, very good. If you are a lovely person, you are a A star. Oh, it's gem. A gem. A lovely person is a gem. Back means write it backwards. You get mega. Very good. Radical University, a part of London. Oh, well, radical in crosswords is often Che Guevara. If you ever see radical or revolutionary, it's almost always either Che or red. So the part of London must be Chelsea. Yes, the university is LSE, London School of Economics. Excuse me. And A, just written in the clue there. Losing scent, Clark increasingly pale. Not certain about this. Let's have a look. A cashier would be a clerk. And if you take away cent, like a C is a cent, like in euro cents or dollar cents, you get increasingly pale. Ashier? I suppose ashen means pale, doesn't it? So ashier must mean increasingly pale. Right, let's go back to this anagram. One creche assembled. Let's use the anagram helper. I'm guessing it's yeah. You can almost see it there, coherence. Yeah, anagram of one creche assembled is the anagram indicator, and union is coherence. So who is this heroine? Retiring means write it backwards. Oh, so it's probably going to be Enid. That's eat in style is dine. If you retire it, put it backwards, you get Enid, who I'm assuming is a Tennyson hero. Do let me know in the comments what poem that's from. Never heard of it. Let's try this one. Found fault with independent writer about Latin expression. I can think of a Latin expression that fits. Let's write it in and have a look. Carpe diem. Yeah, found fault with is carped. Independent is I, as in there's loads of organisations with an I in that stands for independent. Or you might see it on a ballot sheet if you're voting for a candidate. I often means independent there. So EM is writer about. Oh yes, the writer is me. This is the crossword setter referring to him or herself. So the writer is me, and about means put it backwards. So put all that together, carpe diem. Musicians press release to approve disc by Furious 5. Press release. PR? Possibly. To approve. Oh, so if to approve is okay, this must be Prokofiev, the Russian composer. So PR is press release, OK is approve, disc is O then. Okay, so in the last cross we did, we had O being an egg and we had it being a hole. Here it is a disc. So it's a useful shape. It can be many, many things. And Furious 5 is an anagram of 5. Prokofiev. Component of servo bowing instrument. Yeah, that's an easy one. Oboe. A component of the word servo bowing is OBOE. That's an instrument. Big cocaine bust. Big over something. I don't know. Primarily jumbo Epicurean receptacle outsized bottle of aerated merriment. This isn't easier than it looks. It's Gero B O A M. A Jeroboam is an enormous wine bottle, and this is an and lit clue, in that the wordplay is also the definition. So we've got primarily, and so we're looking at the first letters of the rest of the words in the clue. Jeroboam is what that spells out, and also the words themselves are the definition. So it's a very clever type of clue. Look out for them. If you've got any favourite examples, do write them in the comments. Live or live, accepting love and prosper. Yeah, this is do well. Live is dwell. O is, again, it's not a hole, it's not a disc, it's not an egg, it is love, as in the tennis score. You got 0. In tennis, you got love, and O and 0 look very similar. So we put that inside live, dwell, and prosper is do well. Grub, for starters. One in France gets minced steed, not eaten. Now, one in France is often un or une. And if we've got that, then probably not eaten is going to be the definition. Yeah, I can see. Yes, I think it's undigested. Minced steed is those last 5 letters there. That's an anagram of steed, minced being the anagram indicator. We've got 4 starters, 1 in France. So that means put that at the front. So grub is dig. Yeah, don't understand why grub is dig. Let me know why grub means dig in the comments. I'm not sure about that. Grub. Not sure. But I think undigested is probably the right answer there. 104 come in with liar, playing with declaration of love. Right, 104 can only be Roman numerals. What else could that be? Which would be, what would that be? CIV? Yeah, so it's going to be civil something. 104, CIV, come in with liar, play. Yeah, so it's going to be an anagram of come in, liar for the rest of it. And we've got the IL. Yeah, ceremony. Yep, so CIV for 100, come in, liar, playing as the anagram indicator, and a civil ceremony is the answer, as in the sort of alternative to a wedding is a civil ceremony. Big cocaine bust. Over. Oh, it's. Oh, I haven't seen that anagram before. Oceanic, I think. Is that right? That's an anagram of cocaine. Bust is the anagram indicator, and it just means big. An ocean is very big. I think that's right. German enigma that's set on fire. German is almost always D or DE. Enigma, riddle. Yeah. So no, German in this case is G, which is slightly rarer in crosswords, but do look out for that. And the enigma is a riddle, and riddle is to set something on fire, I suppose. Okay. Foremost of Inuit gaffs with small rooms. Foremost of Inuit is I. Gaffs with small rooms is. Alright, yeah, so it's igloos. Again, similar to what we had over here. I think this is another Anlit clue, though it's slightly weaker. Yeah, so foremost of Inuit gaffs is ING. Small rooms are loos. Put it together, you get igloos, and the whole thing is, I think, intended to be a sort of sideways definition of an igloo, and that's why the question mark is there, because it's not really the definition, but it sort of hints at the definition in a sense. Left, that's L, we got. Without 100 goods is slow movement. So this looks like one of those Italian terms, doesn't it? Lento? Largo? Which one of those means slow? Lento, largo. It's one of them, I think. Uh, 100 is always C. Oh, it's cargo. So we've got left is L. Goods is cargo, I think, and then without 100, without the C, that's argo. And we get largo, which is an Italian musical term, which presumably means slow or slow movement. I'm not sure. Loudly regretted, rude. Yes, it is rude. R-U-E-D is regretted. If you say that out loud, that's what the loudly means. You get this, which is it's a type of cross, I believe. That's some sort of church term, I think. You may know better than me what that is, but that's it's a type of cross, I believe, like in a church. In brasserie, at the end, old trick. Everyman's saving money. Trick. What's a trick? Ploy. Con. Oh. Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I think it's this. Let's have a look. Economy. Everyman is the writer of this crossword and this clue. So everyman's is my, from his or her point of view. So brasserie at the end is E, the last letter of brasserie. So we've got in, E, old trick. Well, a trick is a con and O is old. Another thing that O is there, as in, say, OT, Old Testament. They look like they're the wrong way around though, don't they? The con and the O. Brasserie at the end, that's E. Old trick. Not sure about that, because to me, old trick would be O con, but we have con O. But anyway, economy means saving money, so let's go with that. Right, is this the last one? Yep. Arranged systematically, shocked. So we're probably looking for a word that means both. You are shocked, you are stunned, amazed. Staggered. Yeah, staggered. If you arrange something systematically, you might stagger them, I suppose. And staggered means shocked. So let's check this. Brilliant, brilliant. Finished in under 20 minutes, so not bad going at all. Let me know how you got on in the comments, and obviously like and subscribe and all of that, and I'll see you next time for some more crosswords. Bye.